Good morning. This is another video that we wanted to make on an old lock that we had that we finally did get it mounted. And as you can see, it's not on plexiglass. It's not super fancy, but the mounting come from MBA USA. They're you can buy them. They thread the plastic or they have them with inserts in them. But this lock here, I'll turn it just a little bit. Is dated 1865, and that makes it almost 70 years before I was born. Kind of giving an indication of the age and stuff, but nice lock. Came to us as a Sargent Greenleaf, and we done the manipulation on it. I'll show you the charts here. Let me slide this back just a little bit. And I'll show you the charts that we run. And we done with left and right contacts. And we got indication when we ran it about 18. Went back, or I mean at 20, and went back and redone it. It actually comes in at 20. Then we moved on down, and we got an indication about 40. And we got a slight indication, you can see it there on the right side, of about 60. And these charts come out of a book, and I'll show it to you. We'll do a separate video on it. And here, what they do to confirm when you run all wheels, they have a chart on the back, like we run 60. And you do 10 numbers higher than that. And then we have a chart over on the right. We've done 10 numbers lower than that. And when you get the wide differential there, that shows the wheel that's indicating. And the wheel that we done with 10 numbers higher was indicating wheel 2. And when we done 10 numbers lower, it was indicating we had a tie, I think, for 2 and 3. Actually, 60 turns out to be wheel number 2. So anyway, that's the charts. I'll flip that back over. I wanted to show you just briefly, and we'll do a separate video on this, but this is the book. I don't know if you can see it all, but it's called The National Locksmith Guide to Manipulation. And I think the National Locksmith Guide, I think they have been bought out or whatever by another company. We will do a separate video on that and go into a little more detail on it. It's a very good book. It's got chapters in there. Right now we're using the one that has the fence that's spring-loaded, and that's what this lock here is. And I'll go ahead and dial this one in. And that will probably conclude the video. It's not too long. And what it is, we do 4 turns to the left past 18, and then we stop at 18 on the 4th one. And let me turn this a little bit closer to you guys so you can see it. I'll try it with my left hand. Being right-handed, this is going to be maybe a little tough. There we have 17, 18. Then we go to the right, past 60 3 times. There was 1. There is 2. And when we stop at 60 was our second number. Right there. And then we go back to 40, happened to be our third number. And I go past it once. I think we do it, stop on the second time. And then we dial back to where the contact points are, and it should open. I'll put just a little pressure on it. And there, it open right there. You can see it open. And I'll turn it back. There, it's closed. And it lost the combination already, but anyway, it did open. It's a nice lock. You can see the back of the lock. Pretty old lock. It has a place where you can actually change the combination on the back of it. This lock, when we got it, we bought it off eBay, and it didn't come with a change key, but it's a Sargent and Greenleaf. We could actually buy a change key for it. So anyway, that pretty well wraps it up. Give us a thumbs up if you like it. We'll make another video on that book of manipulation. And the charts that we showed you, that's where these charts actually come from. They're blank charts. You fill in the contact numbers. You run left, right, left, and you dial, and you run all wheels. That's why when we done the charts, we run them all wheels, and it indicates 3 different possible combinations, and then you got to narrow it down to whether it's wheel 3, wheel 2, or wheel 1. So anyway, that pretty well wraps it up. Give us a thumbs up if you like it, and we'll talk to you later on down the line. Thank you for watching.